One of the strongest forces in sport is the barrier effect, when a number becomes a mental wall that athletes unconsciously stop at. Before 1954, the wall in middle distance running was 4 minutes for the mile. Coaches, physiologists, and athletes agreed that going faster was not just difficult, it was physiologically impossible. For nearly a decade, no one came close to breaking it. The limit was as much in the mind as in the body. Breaking from group norms is the first step to removing a barrier. Roger Bannister ignored the safe training methods of the time and built his own approach. He studied historical lap times, calculated exactly what it would take to run under 4 minutes, trained at that pace until it felt routine. This wasn't just conditioning his body, it was conditioning belief. One of the most effective ways to bypass the brain's built-in braking system, the central governor, is to remove uncertainty. Bannister planned the race so his pacers would run the first laps at the exact speed he needed, giving him constant visual confirmation he was on track. With doubt removed, the mind had no reason to slow him down before the body's true limit. On May 6, 1954, at Oxford's Iffley Road Track, Bannister crossed the line in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. The barrier was gone. Once a barrier falls, the social proof shift takes over. 46 days after Bannister's run, the record was broken again. Within a year, dozens of runners had achieved the same feat. Their training hadn't changed overnight, but their belief had. But proof doesn't always come from another athlete. Sometimes, a change in environment or technology sends the same message. In 2008, swimming saw the introduction of polyurethane suits that reduced drag and improved buoyancy. The physical advantages were measurable, but there was also a mental shift. Athletes described feeling faster the moment they entered the water, and that feeling changed how they attacked their races. In just 2 years, over 40 world records were broken. The same loop has repeated in other sports. In pole vaulting, the move from stiff wooden poles to flexible fiberglass gave athletes not only more lift, but more confidence to commit fully to their jumps. Seeing the pole bend and carry them higher removed the hesitation that had kept them below certain heights. In cycling, aerodynamic position changes and lighter frames had a similar effect. When riders believed they could hold higher speeds for longer, they rode differently. Technology doesn't just improve physical performance. It alters the mental model of what's possible, creating the same chain reaction as a human breaking a barrier. Once the mind accepts that a number is reachable, the pursuit changes, and the records start to fall. The same psychology is visible in modern feats. Eddie Hall's 500-kilogram deadlift was long considered impossible. Through mental rehearsal, visualization, and controlled aggression, Hall overrode his central governor for a single maximal effort. In the same way Bannister did, but in a completely different discipline. Oh Yohan's pull-up record uses a different mental strategy: segmentation. He completed 11,077 pull-ups in 24 hours, averaging 8 per minute with no breaks. By breaking the day into small, repeatable cycles, the total number never felt impossible in the moment. In every case, the mental barrier came first and the physical barrier second. Barriers grow stronger each time they are repeated as limits. They disappear the moment someone proves they can be crossed. The 4-minute mile wasn't the last barrier to fall, it was the blueprint for breaking them.